Hey, this is Rahul Sathu, and you're watching Mad. My dad started taking me to these concerts, and I saw these older uncles and aunties trying to sing, and I'm like, I think I can sing better than them, you know, that self-realization or something, you know. And one day I asked, my dad was like, "Why don't you go on the stage and sing?" And I was like, "Okay, let's try." And then I sang, and the response was insane. Like, people like clapping and all that. I personally like enjoyed that encouragement from everyone. There was a point in my life I actually didn't think singing is the right path for me. So I was in high school. I was performing everywhere and all that. There was this time when Telugu, it's a language in India, regional language in India. Telugu director was like, "Hey, are you interested in singing for a movie for me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I flew down there, and then I sang for the movie. So last minute they replaced my voice with someone famous, like right before the release, and I was so heartbroken. I was like, "These guys have so much power." I'm running behind these guys, telling all these family members that, "Hey, my song is releasing." But yeah, they're like, "What happened to your song?" "Oh, someone famous replaced me." "I'm so sorry. It's okay. Things will work out at some point." All that sympathy. And you're like, why am I running behind these guys? I never want to do that ever in my life. I want them to be running behind me. That mindset kind of helped a lot. I got into Metalworks Studios. I was like, what is that one field where I can make my own songs? How do I build that skill? And that's when I went to Metalworks. I learned music production, because music composers usually search for producers. They all want their beats made. Singers run for music producers because they want their songs made. So I wanted everyone to come to me and then take favors to be singer. So that's what happened, and now I'm here trying to, like, I'm a singer now. So it was all that master plan when I was in high school. For my BMM performance this year, 100% my dad is there. My dad, his name is Krishnamurthy. He plays keys. And there's Ruben, who is amazing piano player. He always plays in all my songs. There's Nathan, who is a professor at Humber College. He's also a jazz musician, and he's going to be playing guitars for me. I went to school with him. Curtis is a friend of mine. I went to Mohawk College. I've done jazz program there. He's an amazing drummer. I went there. Like, he's super chill. And rest is going to be a surprise. Are you feeling it tonight? I'm feeling it tonight. Bang, bang, rock the place, practical. तू मेरे साथ चल, दिल पे चढ़ा है जादू जाने क्यों? Bang, bang, practical, practical. तू मेरे साथ चल, दिल पे चढ़ा है जादू जाने क्यों? Bang, 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 bang. जाने क्यों? As an artist, you're in this generation, you're not just competing with other artists, you're also competing with like bloggers. You're competing with these Instagram models, for that space to get exposure. You're not competing with only singers anymore or music. You're competing with YouTubers making some comedy. You're competing with everyone. So it's not just about music anymore. You have to be entertainer. If you be like, "Oh, I'm only gonna post one picture in a month," no one is interested in that one picture of yours, man. They want to see what you're doing in life. you know you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep my Instagram clean." It doesn't work like that. I've tried all those. I was like, "Oh, I want to brand myself like Weekend." No, they got there, and now they're doing that. you know you know Now you can't just do it right now in this stage, because people won't be interested in your work, because you don't have enough content to back yourself up like that. For you, it's not even that. You're trying to grab audience. You're trying to find unknown people to listen to your music and like them, and them being your fan and stuff. So it's different. Like things are way different right now. You're competing with literally like just YouTubers, like Instagrammers and TikTokers and all these people. You're competing with everyone. The biggest thing I would say is consistency. If you're consistent, releasing content every single, every 2 weeks, if you're releasing a song, in 6 months, your life is going to change. You know, these are golden words, I'm telling you. People don't realize this. People think, let me just try to make that one hit. But that one hit, you don't know which one that is. You don't know what people like. What you can do is you can only try to make the best you can. But end of the day, it's the people, who decide whether it's a hit or not. All you have to do is just keep consistently throwing stuff at them so they can judge you more. They can follow you more. They now vibe with you more, and one day they can be your fan. For me, my biggest goal back in the day was, hey, one song in Bollywood, my life will change. And then I ended up doing so many movies, and including movies like Race 3 for Salman Khan, standing with one of the biggest artists in Bollywood on the stage with him, and performing and meeting biggest artists in India, sitting with the biggest people. But then you get greedier. BollywoodMonster Mashup is that one of those quality Bollywood concerts. A lot of band members. That's what I see all the time. When I think of BollywoodMonster Mashup, I look at that filled in a lot of people on the stage. Like I feel like BollywoodMonster Mashup takes care of their musicians more properly. I feel like they bring in that quality. So I love attending BollywoodMonster Mashup whenever it happens.